Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through week 6 of the 2020 NFL season, early Sunday games, and we have the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles here. His wonderful Philadelphia Eagles. There we go. Got to have you do it every time. Right?
That's right. Fly, Eagles,
There
fly.
we go. And Baltimore is the favorite in this game at minus 9.5. Big favorites.
Ooh.
And the total is 46.5. So Baltimore gets teased down to minus 3.5. Philly gets teased up to plus 15.5. Pretty nice number, depending on who you are. Your over gets teased down to 40.5, and your under gets teased up to 52.5. So, boy, I knew this was going to happen, but I was hoping it wouldn't. This game was 8 yesterday, and I was like, oh man, it's a great teaser. Tease Baltimore down to minus 2, and man, you get it under a field goal. But I knew this was going to happen. And I knew it'd be at 9.5, and now here we're at 9.5. And so you've lost part of your value of teasing key numbers. The question is, do you consider this game, like touchdown difference is the big question. And I actually might. I don't think he does.
No, I don't. Philly is just a weird team this year.
They're an injury struggling team is what it is.
But I think I have a little concern. They're still, like you said, somehow they're still able to put up points. Whether it's ridiculous garbage time points or, just
throwing it to the 8th string wide receiver that they picked up from, down the corner. Yep.
And it's still a completion. It's still a touchdown. It's Wentz
points. Is still trying to make things happen, so
which is good.
Peterson's a pretty good coach.
Yeah. And I don't think Baltimore is that impressive this year for some reason. Not saying
defenses
that
have caught up to Lamar Jackson a little bit. Let's be honest. And Jackson hasn't really improved in the passing game. And they only really have 2 targets on offense. Let's be real. They have Mark Andrews. They have Hollywood Brown, and that's all they have to really throw to. Everything else is Lamar's legs and the running game.
Yep.
And the running game. That's really it.
So with that being said, I think you'll probably you don't want to take the Ravens, but you will. It's not any good value, but call me crazy, America. In this game where we said it was going to be bettable, and I feel like the line will move in my favor, I would take Philadelphia
15.5.
plus 15.5.
Yeah, I don't blame you. They only lost to Pittsburgh by 9, but Pittsburgh shot themselves in the foot twice, so that's my argument against it.
Okay, don't mean to interrupt you, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
But just while it's fresh on top of my head, back to the Washington game. If you didn't tease that Baltimore line, you would have lost for sure. They beat them only by 14.
Yeah, they pushed. Yeah, they pushed
only
on that,
by 14. I know that's what we're aiming for, but look, even if Baltimore beats Philly by 14, they're still good.
No, it's fair, but my worry is Philly can get really blown out in this game because the Baltimore, Jim Harbaugh is going to take this game very seriously. They're not first in their division right now, so they have to keep up with Pittsburgh, and then once they get the chance to play Pittsburgh, then they'll be able to take first place. But I don't see them. 1, I don't see them losing this game. 2, I don't see them winning this game by less than 10 points. So yes, it favors your side on Philly for sure, but Philly can get blown out by 17 points. That can easily happen. That's 2 touchdowns and a field goal. That can easily happen. They take this more seriously. Baltimore's got a great pass defense, good pass rush. Philly's defense, offensive line is still terrible, and Philly, I think, will struggle. Philly should have struggled more against the Steelers' defense. Problem is Pittsburgh can play down the competition a lot of times. That's the Mike Tomlin way, I guess, and I hate saying that. But
those
it's
are your
terrible.
Boys.
Because it's terrible to watch, because Miles Sanders should not have had over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in that game. Let's be real.
Dude, he's your boy.
I know that, but this is the same team who stopped Saquon Barkley for 7 yards. That should have been the exact same thing that happened to Philly.
But it didn't.
No, it didn't. It was great for me because I won my week, thank God.
Hey, are you going to play Miles Sanders this week?
I have to. I don't have a choice. I don't have a backup running back.
He's gonna get you so many touchdowns, Danny.
He better. But I think Baltimore is the safer pick here, especially if I have them winning by over a touchdown for sure. This is the same situation that we had in Week 1, KC versus Houston. We both knew the game would be a blowout, and KC would just outright win it by double digits, which they did.
All right, Danny.
So you made money on it. Don't worry about it.
I know I did.
Yeah. So it's the sweet part of it. So yeah, that's the same situation I'm in here. I have no problem betting minus 3.5, just because I have the value under a touchdown. Give me them to win by at least a touchdown. They should win this by double digits.
Okay. I mean, gosh, it's tough, and I think come game day, it will change again.
You think it'll go up?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Getting it to 10.5 is possible.
Mm-hmm. So what happens what will you do then if it moves?
I still take it. I still judge this to be very much like Houston and KC.
Okay.
So I still take it. I don't know if it's super bettable at that point, just because, if you get 4.5, then you're kind of dead to rights on a 20-24 game, which isn't fun, and both of us have now pushed twice.
Oh, no.
Yes, you have pushed twice.
I think I pushed more than twice.
Oh, you pushed 3 times. I pushed twice. That's right.
There
You
we
bet
go.
one with me.
There
You bet
we
one
go.
with me. That's your fault.
I do have.
That's your fault for betting
I
outside.
do have a whole lot more bets than Danny America.
Yeah, you're big balling. You got the Rolex, not me.
Oh, God, Danny, stop. Anyways, but yeah, 15.5. I feel really good about that.
I don't just because
when the Philadelphia Eagles will draw first blood, it'll just be like, oh, okay.
Can you tell somebody has a little bit of bias? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's kind of true.
There, yeah, it's there. I get it.
But
15 is a nice number to have. It's not
okay.
Like
So
16
let's look at the numbers here. Like realistically speaking, if you're talking about blowouts, do you still think it'll hit over?
Yeah.
At
40.5.
Ooh.
Because they can put up 30, and all Philly has to do is put up 13.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 30-20.
That too. Yeah, this is the other part is if you wanted to do a single game teaser, you can tease this with the over. I know Baltimore didn't show it well last week, and Philly has on 2 occasions not been able to had a problem putting up points. But they'll be able to get it in even though Baltimore's defense is good. It's just enough to get basically 2 touchdowns to be able to get that, and Baltimore covers 30 and then Philly covers the rest. That should be enough to get you on the over 40.5. I know. I would prefer it if it was under 40. That's a key number, but that's not going to happen in this game. People would be all over under 40. I mean, over that is below 40 points.
I just don't know if I'm second guessing myself with Philly, but
you don't think they're going to be able to put it up, or?
I don't actually know. I mean, Baltimore, they're a great team.
They're great,
but like you said, I think people are catching up with Lamar Jackson. Got 2 good coaches, but Philly's just so limited with their weapons.
I mean, Philly's got their issues in the passing game. You may have Alshon Jeffrey back, you may have Deshaun Jackson back, but
these are all
after the first quarter they could be hurt again. So
yeah, so it's really just slim pickings for Philly. But the value here is I'm just trying to think if we've been kind of screwed by these high.
We've never bet one. The biggest we've ever bet is 12.5.
And that was a loss.
No, it was a win. It was Buffalo.
Oh, I thought it was against the Giants. No. Oh no,
Giants
that was my pick. That was my pick. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I like it. Philadelphia 15.5. Hopefully it goes up because I'm thinking that
16.5 is not. It's no different than 15.5, 16. Not really a key number, but it does ensure you 3 field goals and a touchdown. So, I don't know if it moves that much, but Andrew likes his Eagles here to cover 15.5 points. Should be okay there.
I hope so.
Should be. I like Baltimore to win this out by at least a touchdown. I feel good enough to be able to bet this. If you want to do a single game teaser in this, you can tease it with the over. It should get over 40.5 points. Kind of look at that mid-range 40s game, and that'll hit the under on a teaser for sure.
Yeah.
Feeling good about it. So for Daniel Saludo, I'm Andrew Chang here. Don't.
All right,
Don't do that.
I won't.
Don't do that. No. We all have slips all the time. I'll let you do the next one and see how well you do.
And that'll be the rest of the week, guys. We're out here. Take us away, Danny.
Yeah,
Take us
so
away.
if you like the information you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell and select all. That way you get all of our information and previews for the upcoming weeks. Leave us a comment below how you feel about this game. Let us know if you're betting it or not. But until then, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.